Can one idea change the course of history? Absolutely. From fire to the internet, some inventions didn't just improve our lives, they completely reshaped civilization. Stick around as we reveal the top 10 inventions that changed the world forever. Hey innovators, welcome back to the channel, where we spotlight the breakthroughs that built the modern world. Hit subscribe and tap the bell so you never miss a world-changing episode. Let's dive into these epic inventions. Invention 1, the invention that rolled civilization forward. Imagine trying to move a house with no wheels. Sounds impossible, right? Transporting goods or heavy loads over any distance was slow, labor-intensive, and inefficient. People relied on sledges dragged over the ground, often with the help of animals. Wheel is one of the oldest and most transformative inventions in human history. It dates back to around 3500 BCE in Mesopotamia and marks a pivotal moment in our technological evolution. The introduction of the wheel and axle changed everything. It enabled the creation of carts and chariots, which not only improved transportation but also transformed agriculture, warfare, and trade. Roads were developed to support wheeled vehicles, linking towns and cities and paving the way for early commerce. But the wheel didn't stop at transportation. It played a major role in mechanical devices, foundational for water systems, clockmaking, and modern machines. Its influence is still seen today, from cars and trains to turbines and jet engines. From wagons to turbines, civilization still spins on the wheel. Invention 2, the moment humans took over the planet, it didn't come from a lab. It came from lightning and changed our destiny. Mastering fire was our first step toward mastering nature. Fire wasn't invented, but our ancestors' ability to control it was a monumental leap forward. Evidence suggests humans began harnessing fire over 1 million years ago. At first, it was likely just the opportunistic use of natural fires, but over time, people learned to ignite, sustain, and use it deliberately. Fire provided warmth and safety, allowing humans to thrive in colder climates and fend off predators. But its impact went far beyond survival. Cooking food over fire made it safer, more digestible, and nutritious, which had direct effects on brain development and health. The use of fire eventually led to metallurgy, melting and manipulating metal ores into tools, weapons, and structures. This birthed the Bronze Age, then the Iron Age, and ultimately the Industrial Age. Fire also made possible the development of ceramics, glass, and countless other materials that shaped civilization. Fire didn't just keep us warm, it forged the path to everything. Invention 3, the invention that made us smarter, fast. One machine unleashed more power than an army, the power of ideas. When Johannes Gutenberg introduced the movable type printing press in the 1440s, it sparked a knowledge revolution. Before that, books had to be copied by hand, a painstaking and time-consuming process carried out by scribes, often in monasteries. As a result, literacy was low, and books were rare treasures accessible mostly to elites. The printing press changed that. Suddenly, books could be mass-produced. This breakthrough made literature, science, religion, and political thought more accessible to everyday people. The rapid spread of ideas fueled the Renaissance, gave rise to the Reformation, and laid the foundation for the scientific revolution. Set in motion the democratization of information, a legacy we continue today with the internet. With the printing press, many of the world's greatest movements might never have happened. It was the original internet, long before Wi-Fi and TikTok. The press didn't just print books, it printed revolutions. Invention 4, beating history's deadliest killers. tiny needle. Massive impact. Diseases have devastated human populations for millennia, but the invention of vaccines offered a revolutionary defense. Edward Jenner's smallpox vaccine in 1796 is widely considered the beginning of modern immunology. He discovered that exposure to cowpox could protect against deadly smallpox. A cow, a needle, and a brilliant observation saved millions. Since then, vaccines have eradicated smallpox, nearly eliminated polio, and drastically reduced mortality from diseases. Vaccines work by training the immune system to recognize and fight off pathogens, providing long-term protection with minimal risk. The impact on global health is staggering. Life expectancy has soared, child mortality has dropped, and pandemics have become more manageable. COVID-19 vaccines developed with unprecedented speed underscore how critical immunization remains in our interconnected world. Vaccines didn't just fight disease, they gave us a future. Invention 5. Electricity, the invisible force that runs your life. It's invisible, but it powers your entire life. Electricity is the silent engine behind modern civilization. It powers our homes, fuels our industries, and connects our world. But for most of history, it was a mysterious force. Benjamin Franklin's famous kite experiment in 1752 helped prove that lightning was a form of electricity, but it wasn't until the 19th century that real progress began. Visionaries like Nikola Tesla and Thomas Edison developed systems for generating and distributing electrical power. The light bulb brought nighttime illumination to the masses, and electric motors revolutionized machinery. The world lit up, literally and figuratively. Today, electricity is integral to everything from hospitals and airports to data centers and smartphones. Renewable sources like solar and wind are shaping the future of energy. Without electricity, you wouldn't be watching this video. Without electricity, your world goes dark in every way. Invention 6. The machine that outsmarted us. All it started as a war machine. Now it fits in your pocket. From room-sized monsters to the device in your hand, computers built the digital age. The computer is arguably the most versatile invention ever created. It began as a massive room-filling machine used to solve military calculations during World War II. Developed in 1945, was among the first general-purpose computers, but it was the size of a small house. Fast forward a few decades and computers became personal. The advent of microprocessors allowed machines to shrink in size while increasing in power. Now computers are everywhere. Computers power everything from banking systems to video games. They've made space travel possible, revolutionized medicine, and driven advances in AI. They are the digital skeleton of our global society, and their potential is still expanding. The computer isn't just a tool, it's the architect of the future. Invention 7, the web that trapped and freed us from Cold War fears to cat videos. The internet changed everything. The internet emerged from a military project called ARPANET in the 1960s, designed to create decentralized communication in case of nuclear attacks. But by the 1990s, it had evolved into the World Wide Web, an open platform that connected people, ideas, and businesses globally. Today, the internet is the most powerful communication tool ever created. It enables remote learning. The internet has redefined how we work, socialize, and think. It's a marketplace of ideas, a digital library, and a tool of activism and innovation. Whether you're learning a new language, running a business, or video chatting with someone across the globe, you're experiencing one of the most transformative inventions ever. It didn't just connect us, it rewired the world. Invention 8, The invention that put the world in drive before cars, your world ended at the edge of town. When Carl Benz built the first gasoline-powered automobile in 1885, few could have predicted how it would reshape the world. By the early 20th century, Henry Ford's assembly line made cars affordable, turning the automobile into a staple of everyday life. Cars changed how cities were designed, giving rise to suburbs, road trips, traffic jams, and freedom on four wheels. They revolutionized the economy, creating millions of jobs in manufacturing, oil, and infrastructure. Personal mobility became a symbol of freedom and independence. Today, the car industry is undergoing another transformation, with electric vehicles, autonomous driving, and smart infrastructure poised to reshape our future yet again. But it all started with the roar of an engine and four spinning wheels. The engine didn't just move us, it changed where we live, love, and work. Invention 9. That made borders irrelevant. 12 seconds of flight changed how we connect with the world. The Wright brothers' first powered flight in 1903 lasted just 12 seconds, but it opened the skies to human exploration. Within decades, aircraft evolved from wooden biplanes to jet-powered airliners capable of crossing oceans in hours. It turned the world into a global village where crossing continents became routine. The aviation industry created millions of jobs, developed new technologies, and made distant corners of the world feel within reach. Whether you're flying for work or watching cargo travel from Asia to your doorstep, you're witnessing the impact of one of the 20th century's most powerful inventions. Invention 10. The tiny device in your pocket that runs your entire life. This device replaced your map, camera, watch, alarm clock, wallet, and social life. In 2007, Apple introduced the first iPhone, and the world changed overnight. Smartphones combine the functionality of computers, phones, cameras, and GPS devices into a sleek handheld tool. The result? A digital Swiss Army knife that we rely on for nearly everything. Smartphones have redefined communication through texting, video calls, and social media. They've changed how we shop, learn, bank, and entertain ourselves. Apps now help us manage health, navigate cities, run businesses, and even find love. The smartphone isn't just a gadget, it's a gateway to the world. With billions of people connected through their mobile devices, this invention continues to redefine human experience and interaction every single day. These inventions didn't just shape history. Which one blew your mind the most? Drop a comment like if you learned something new, and subscribe for more world-shaking facts from the Top 10 Facts Club. Which invention blew your mind the most? Or if you think we missed a game changer, we want to hear about it too. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a chance to explore the breakthroughs that changed everything. Until next time, stay curious and keep questioning.